Hey guys, welcome back. I decided, since it's been a month since I had the baby, that I would do a newborn must-have slash postpartum must-have video. Since I feel like I got a pretty good idea of what worked for us anyway, and I thought maybe it could help some other new mamas out there too, things that might help you. Keep in mind, every single baby is different. So some of these things might not work for you, you know, and some things that work for you might not work for me. So we'll go ahead and get started. I do have him in the wrap right now, so hopefully he's kind of quiet. He's, his airway, he's having issues. He keeps putting his head down instead of up. Usually he's always up, but this time, I don't know, he wants to be down. So I just have to check on him. So first thing I'm going to start with, I feel like is like one of the most important things for us, that's been the most helpful, and it's been swaddling with a Swaddle Blanket. And my absolute favorite blankets to use, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's the Aiden and Anais, I don't know, but they're amazing. They're really, really big and long, but yet they're soft and really thin, so like their baby's not going to get too hot. But because it's so long, you can really wrap them up tightly, and they can't really unravel themselves very easily anyways. And they're really soft, and then they have like these really cute patterns. I got the monster ones. A friend bought me, so you can kind of see the little monsters. So they're really cute, so that's an added bonus. And I totally don't think I'm pronouncing the name right, so this is what it's, this is the label. I hope you guys can see it. Hopefully you can see that. So that was like super important for us because he fusses and cries unless he's swaddled or being held. So in order to make him go to sleep, he has to be swaddled. So we have that, and then something else that helped us at nighttime, I didn't feel comfortable swaddling him, although now I do. He's a little older. But when he was really little, I didn't know like if he could get out of it or whatnot, and they say you're not, I think they say you're not supposed to swaddle them at night, but for us we had to, and it's really, really cold where we are, so I found this at, I think we got it at TJ Maxx, and it's by Blankets and Beyond, but they make all kinds of them, and it's like a swaddle blanket, but it has like Velcro, so you can wrap the baby up in it, and it's really easy to use, and you just close him up in it. But without this, our baby, he was too cold, he wouldn't sleep at night. So this is the only way he'll sleep at night, is either being swaddled or in this. So like when it's kind of warm out, I just make sure he's not wearing a lot of clothes. We'll just have him in like a simple onesie, and that seems to help, but he just has to be in clothes, otherwise like his arms wake him up when they move at night, or his legs, so he has to be either held or swaddled. So those are huge lifesavers. So those are my number two, like have to have things. Something else that helps, obviously the wrap. I'm using a boba wrap right now, but it doesn't matter, any one that works for you. They make so many of them. I also have the Catan, which I used, but I feel like it's just too small for me, even though I bought the recommended, or I didn't buy, but even though it's the recommended size for me, I feel like it's still too small. But I'll try other positions later when he gets a little older, but I still use that. And then I do have the Mai Tai, but I haven't used that yet. I think I have to wait till he's a little bit older for that one too. But a wrap really works. Without the wrap, I can't do anything, because he just loves being held. I mean, he's been in my tummy for like almost 10 months basically, so they really want to be close to mom. So that's the only way I get anything done around the house as far as like decorating. I don't know if you noticed, there's a Christmas tree, first Christmas tree we've had in 8 years. We decided to have one for the baby, but like it took me 4 days to get that thing up because he just wants to be held and stuff. So the only way I was able to do it was to wrap him. So gotta have that. And then of course the bouncer, you can see it behind me right here. I just have a regular old bouncer. It does have the little dial to vibrate and play noise and stuff. It actually died a while back, but he doesn't really like that anyway. He likes to manually be bounced. You can manually bounce it with your foot. So when me and my husband are on the computer, or when I'm trying to eat, or when I'm using the breast pump, I put him in that, and I use my foot to rock him, and he likes that. have to have that to have any kind of freedom too. Oh, also when I'm taking a shower, I use the bouncer as well. Obviously, I can't bounce it when I'm in there, but usually I put him in it when he's already asleep, and sometimes it works, sometimes he wakes up. Another thing that helped us has been the gas relief drops, and I got this just from the store, but some of you guys have recommended this, my little YouTube family, and it really helped us. So there's the gas drops. You don't have to give him very much, and he actually seems to love this little berry flavor. And that seems to help almost immediately. Another thing that we like the gripe water too. I don't know if it actually helps. I do know it helps with hiccups, so whenever he has the hiccups, I do use this. I wasn't able to find the one that everyone else has that you don't have to refrigerate, so this is the one that I found. It is organic and stuff. There. And it seems to work for hiccups. It does seem to make him less colicky. He does prefer the flavor, though, of the gas drops over this one. He does like it, but I don't know if it's the cold or what. And then, of course, something else that helps is the pacifier. This is the only one that he'll actually use, is the Soothie. You can find it pretty much anywhere. It's pretty common. He really likes that. Mainly when we're like changing him, we'll put this in, or like if I'm not able to breastfeed immediately, my husband will use this just for like a few minutes for me to get ready to get everything going to feed him. And sometimes at nighttime he does want to pacify, or like if his stomach hurts, he wants to pacify on my boob. But I usually let him pacify on my boob when that happens, because he falls asleep faster. With this, he doesn't really seem to fall asleep too often. He usually just, like, he can tell the difference. Like, he knows there's not going to be any milk. Let's see. Oh, and then recently this has helped us, is the saline drops. I mean, I don't know about brands. I just ended up having this because someone had gotten it for me for my baby shower. But he's been having really stuffy nose, so I've been using the drops and then the little plunger thingy, and I found out I was using it wrong. At first I was like, this thing doesn't work, this thing doesn't work. Pediatrician told me how to use it. I'm first time mom, I didn't know, but apparently you have to hold one nostril closed and then use it. So if anyone's new out there and you didn't know that, that's how you use it. You don't just use it, you have to like close one nostril and then do it, or whatever, or else it doesn't work. I was like, yeah, this thing doesn't work. So there's that. Oh, also something that has helped a lot as well is white sound. I do have a couple things that are specifically for baby for white sound, but we mainly have a air filter in our room that we use, and I did test the decibels and everything to make sure it wasn't too loud. There's an app on the phone you can test with, and that seems to help because he makes a lot of noise at night, and he sleeps in his bassinet. Sometimes he sleeps with us in our bed when he's really fussy. And so he makes a lot of noise, it wakes us up, or vice versa, we make a lot of noise, it wakes him up. So the white noise kind of helps with that. It keeps him asleep longer. And then as far as postpartum or things that I've used for me goes, one of the things that I used right away, right after birth, that has helped me a lot has been the Nipple Shield. I use the Medela one, and I use the medium. They have all kinds of different sizes, but that's what it looks like. It's really thin. The lactation consultant told me to probably try. You okay? He's waking up. She told me to try and wean him off of it, but I needed it because my nipples are pretty flat and they're inverted, and I have tried, I tried doing it without and he wouldn't latch, but with that he latches really good. And I think it helped him with the bottle too, because he takes a bottle really well too whenever I'm gone. So those are great. I don't know if every now and then I do try to see if he'll take my nipple without it, and he does not. He gets confused and he doesn't really like it, and it kind of hurts me a little bit as well. So as far as that goes, are you okay, buddy? Waking up? As far as that goes, I don't know if I'm going to be able to wean him off of it, but my supply is fine. I still have a lot of supply, and it works for us, so we're going to continue to use that. Something else that I just got recently, a couple weeks ago, that I love is the Simplicity hands-free pumping bra. It was only $10 from Amazon, unlike a lot of the other ones, and it's a really simple design. I don't know if I'll be able to show you. Basically, you just put this over your head, and I can't really show you because I have the baby on, and then you put, there's these little straps, you put the pump in. I'll show you a picture of what it looks like. It looks like that. So that's only $10, and that has helped because now when I pump, I actually can massage my breasts, and they give you like this little brochure on how to massage and how to get more supply when you're pumping, and the massaging has helped me personally with clogged ducts and stuff like that. And I can also use the heat pad at the same time. I can eat while I do it, but typically I massage while I do it, since I can't really massage very well while I'm breastfeeding. So that has helped with clogged ducts and stuff like that. Let's see, what else? Oh, Bamboobies. So I really, really like this product. It's basically a, I cannot remember what, I'm drawing a blank, but yeah, it's a pad for your breast, for the milk, so it doesn't leak. I don't know. I call them Bamboobies all the time, so I don't know. I can't remember the real term right now. I'm feeling a little dumb. But basically, it's super, super soft, and so it helps with leaking. And I haven't had any problems with it leaking. These do get pretty soaked too, and it's never leaked. They give you overnight ones as well. This one is just the daytime one. But it's really, really soft, and that's what I like. And it conforms to the breast really good, so like you can't really see it that much through clothing. Nursing pads, I think they're called. Nursing pads, maybe? I think so. And, let's see. Oh, so as far as, like, postpartum goes, like, the doctor, they give you stool, or at least mine did give me stool softener and, Motrin 800. I totally recommend, taking those, especially the stool softener, because it helped a lot afterwards, because like I was scared of things like ripping or tearing or bleeding, or I was just really scared to go to the bathroom, so that really helped. And then the Motrin 800, I didn't use that much. I did use it a little bit in the beginning because I was, you know, in discomfort, but recently, like I told you guys, I think in my last video, I had stopped bleeding. I was using just a panty liner. Well, then I went on a walk, I was feeling normal, and then the very next day, I bled more than I bled when I came home from the hospital. And, like, I mean, a lot. Like, I was filling an overnight pad every 2 hours. They said every hour is when you have to worry and go to the ER. But since it wasn't every hour, I called my OB, and they told me just to take the Motrin. And after taking it, it slowed down my bleeding. I don't know why or how. I didn't know it could work like that, but it did. So that was a huge help, and I'm still bleeding a little bit now, but it's starting to go away. And I did see my doctor for my post-op, and he said everything looked fine, and the bleeding is normal as long as I just continue what I'm doing, and then if it does get heavy, to just take the Motrin again. But he checked my uterus, and he said it was shrinking and everything, so that's fine. Also, they give you like the Tux, or at least my hospital gave me the Tux pads. It has like witch hazel and stuff. Those help for like the hemorrhoids and stuff. And the little Perry bottle, I actually still use that. I love it now. I'm used to using it to clean myself down there, basically, instead of using the disposable wipes, because they're not very environmentally friendly anyway, and you're not supposed to flush them even though they say they're flushable. So I've actually just been using that, and I really like it. But it really did help for postpartum and stuff. It was really soothing. And then I know a lot of people liked the adult diapers, which is cool. I never bought those. I just used the overnight pads, which worked really good. Let's see. Oh, and I forgot to mention, for newborns, you gotta get their little hand thingies, because they really, really scratch up their face in the beginning. And I do keep his nails pretty well clipped. He doesn't scratch himself as much now, but in the beginning, like the first 3 or 4 weeks, he was always scratching himself. So you gotta get these little hand thingies. The only other thing I think I have to talk about is I really like these storage bags for breast milk if you guys are breastfeeding. They're this brand, I don't know, Lansano maybe? I'm not very good at pronouncing things. but they're already sterilized. They work really well. I use them, and they're like great for storing a lot of breast milk in the freezer, because I don't have a big freezer, I just have a little one. And also I went on Amazon, and I believe it's the same brand, I'm not sure, but I bought a little storage thingy for the freezer as well. And I'm actually going to buy another one because I have so much breast milk stored. My whole freezer is looking like breast milk. Craziness. But, so yeah, that's it. Also, I recommend Google for noontime moms. That's helped a lot. And then just the YouTube community in general has helped me a lot. So that's why I wanted to do a video like this, because I watch videos like this and it has helped me tremendously with questions that I've had. So thank you guys so much, all you mamas out there who also do videos. I think it's important. It's it's helped like make me feel normal, and as far as socializing goes, and then questions that I've had, and makes me feel like I'm not alone, like when I'm having issues or depression or anything like that. So it's a really, really great supportive community. I love it, and I'm so glad that I found you guys, and I've actually used the YouTube. It works really well. Oh, I did forget to mention, for us, do not use this. The pediatrician recommended it, and oh, I forgot to tell you about this one too. Wow. Sorry guys. So do not use this. He recommended it for breastfeeding, vitamin D. It's horrible. I used it twice, and right after I gave it to Darren, he projectile vomited right away immediately. And it was very scary for me, and I felt like I was poisoning him. There's all kinds of horrible ingredients in here too, like there's caramel color in here. I'm like, why do you need caramel color to begin with? Sodium citrate. I mean, there's all kinds of polysorbate. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Artificial flavor. Do we really need all of this stuff? And you have to give them a lot of it. But I'm like, really? Caramel color? The baby doesn't care what color it is. But anyway, so he was throwing up with that. So this is what I recommend. It is vitamin D drops, and you only need like a tiny amount. It's Carlson Baby Super Daily D3. You literally need one drop, so it has 365 drops, so you just need one bottle for the whole year. I think it was $10 on Amazon, and literally the only ingredient is vitamin D, and basically it says medium chain triglyceride oil, which is a coconut or palm source oil. That is literally it, just 2 ingredients. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ingredients. So yeah, I really like it. You only need a drop. I usually put it on the pacifier before I give it to him. And that's it. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will probably see you guys next time for my next update for baby Darren. And I hope everybody has great holidays. I'll probably update before then, because he's going to be 2 months before December, so I'll update again. And I look forward to your guys' videos. Bye, see you next time.